10 seconds. Ready in 5.
Yep. This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
It's not bragging if you back it up, right? In that case, welcome to the baddest show in the land,
You guys have so much sexual tension.
where every question is answered
Why is the moon following me?
and every challenge is met.
I will survive 40.
3 seasons of Good Times with Mo, and it's going as strong as ever.
Caller of the night is the girl that's banging her best friend's husband.
This is the top downloaded podcast in Philippine history.
And it's not even close. Other shows will copy its style, will mimic its setup, but no one brings it like this.
What's your favorite sexual position?
88. I ate you, you ate me.
Join us as we launch another season, another year. We don't just invite the hard questions, we dare you to come up with one.
Boy, this guy's really weird.
From Los Angeles and Manila, 2 studios, guest co-hosts, celebrity appearances, and just a whole lot of loving going on. It's the world famous Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. And your host, the Philippine genius, Mo Twister.
Welcome to the podcast on this Wednesday night. It is the 4th of June, 2014. Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. Brought to you by Globe. Just me and you guys tonight. So give us a call, 880-9294, or Skype, which is the Good Times podcast. You can text or vibrate 0927-214-1981. It's nice to be back on the show. Nice to hear your voice, Pico. Aw.
Hey, oh, thank you. We missed you too.
Sorry, been gone. I have this vertigo issue where I'm losing my balance.
Yeah, that's
because
scary.
something wrong. It sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah, it kind of
No,
is
it's
scary,
scary
at first
because,
because
you
you're
know,
like, whoa.
you don't know what's
You're like,
happening.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it's the problem, and I know it's something in my ear, but it's just weird because you're walking or you're sitting down, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, you're about to fall down. It's that's kind of, I don't know, scary, but more of a nuisance, pain in the ass, and you wonder when the hell it's going to come around again. So, but yeah, so I'm a little bit still kind of fucking dizzy, and it's still takes a weird toll on me, so I apologize if I sound weird or if I go quiet for a little bit. It's just because I'm like, okay, trying to grab the bearings. But, yeah, not sure if I was going to make it tonight, so it's just going to be you and I, no guest. Tomorrow we've got Kat, and Friday probably have a guest, but tonight just us. So call us. Love problems, life problems, sex question, whatever it is. Who the fuck is that in the background, by the way, Pico? Are those the interns?
Yeah, they're
Chatting it up?
Yeah, interns.
Oh,
Sorry,
they're talking to callers.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
All right,
taking
yeah,
calls.
so-
They're working.
All right. Oh, okay. I thought they're just chatting up about starving and food and
No,
all that other
no.
shelter.
Yeah,
no?
no,
Okay,
no, they're just
fantastic.
they're good.
All right.
They're eating now.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. You ready
Yeah,
to go?
we're
What
ready.
about you? Like you're not co-host of the show. Where's Ange?
Hi, Mo.
Ange?
Hi.
Hey, I'm sorry about your boyfriend losing.
Yeah,
that one
not my
time.
boyfriend.
I saw.
Can we just go on to the calls?
Oh, so now
Wait,
he's not
is
your boyfriend.
this
Pico, ah.
break up na kayo? What happened? Oh, you only like
Pico,
him
we
when
had
they're
the
winning.
deal.
But
Pico,
when the
we had the
Ascals lose,
deal.
you just leave. Okay, I gotcha. All right. He was the last guy on the field when they lost? And Angela, poor guy. Angela's like, oh, I just want to go over
It's
there
a
and
sad
give you
picture.
like a...
It's just a sad picture. Even if it wasn't him, I'd still be sad.
Okay, I gotcha. All right. So what happened? You guys are no longer communicating? Did he come home yet? Do you know?
Yeah.
What happened? No longer
We have
communicating?
calls. We have calls. Mo, we have a busy night.
Okay, I'm sorry. Pat, good morning, Pat. You're in California.
Yeah.
You're 21. You're on line
Yeah, good
6.
morning, Mo.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good
How are
evening,
you?
Ange. Good evening, Pico.
Yep.
Hey,
Well,
good evening, morning.
The thing is, I've been together with my girlfriend for 2 years. It's a long distance relationship, and she's
Sure.
in the Philippines right now. But lately, it's been like 2 weeks since she's been giving me the cold shoulder. Like, whenever I text her, she doesn't text back. I call her, she doesn't call back. It's like she's just ignoring me, But her
Sure.
parents have been asking me on what's happening and everything. So I don't know what to do now. So it's
She's
just
cheating on you.
it's just difficult.
She's got another boyfriend, Pat.
Yeah, I've been thinking that way too. But I've known her since
I've been
like
thinking.
grade
Like
school,
what?
and it's just um I
That means
wasn't
nothing, Pat.
expecting it.
Yeah, the knowing her since grade school doesn't really mean anything. Like, because it's a completely different person, right? And it means something in terms of the sentimentality, and it's nice to say that. I say it all the time. Fuck, man, how could you do this to me, man? I've known you since kindergarten, man. I say all those things to my friends when we get into a big fight, but it truly means nothing. If you really are, if you just want to take it down to common sense. The whole knowing somebody since you were grade school, zero. You were put in that school together. You know them because of that. But the ability of them screwing you over is still, it's not as often as, say, somebody you just met, obviously. But it means nothing in terms of what you think is going to happen, what you know about them, predicting someone's behavior based on that. If a girl... Now, obviously, I mean, the way I say it, she's cheating on you, I say it with such certainty, but obviously I'm not 100% sure. But if I was supposed to guess, when a person starts to ignore another person, 9 times out of 10, it's because they're kind of like, they feel either guilty or they're trying to hide another relationship. Because there's no reason to not... There's no reason to ignore you. She could easily say, hey, listen, I've been really busy, or hey, this long distance is really taking a toll on us, blah, blah, blah. But if it's just completely just starting to ignore you, fuck, man, if I was a betting man, there's another dude.
Yeah, I just don't understand why she won't give me a proper closure. I've been, like, as far as I know, I've been like a good boyfriend to her, and I come home every year and all that, but I know it's difficult for her. Like, she's in the Philippines. She lives in Manila, and she's taking her med proper now with different people and different friends again. And
remember, 21 years old. 21 years old.
Yeah.
Like, man, is so much going on at 21, dude. It's just even on your. I'm even surprised how you are. Hanging in there, being a guy in California, in Southern California, 21 years old. Also, I mean, it's good to see that you're keeping you're fighting the good fight. But shit, it must be difficult for you too.
Well, yeah, man. California has almost everything, man.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Listen, Pat, just ask her. Now, if you're wondering why she's not just going to come up and straight up and tell you, I mean, you just said earlier, her family contacts you, ask you what's going on. She doesn't want to disappoint them. She doesn't want to disappoint you. Like you said, she's not that kind of girl. You've known her since grade school. Maybe she's not the one to date around, but maybe this time she did, and she just doesn't want to disappoint the image and the reputation. But you can't really blame her for kind of meeting other people. Now, this is only under the assumption that she's, in fact, has someone else. She could be very, very busy with the medical school stuff. But even then, I think she at least has time to explain to you that it's not working out because of the schedule and this and that. It's what I've seen in my experience with this show. It's when a person can't even tell you, that's because there's someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just kind of the prediction we're throwing out there, and a logical one, in my experience here. So, talk to her, man. Ask her about it. Hey, listen, tell her it's okay. I understand. You're 21. You're in Manila. I'm here. It can't be a further place than California, Manila. And I just want to ask you, hey, do you want to continue? If you have someone else, it's okay. I just want to make sure we know where we are, and that's it.
Yeah, I left her messages like that already on Viber and stuff, but she just wouldn't return it. I don't know if it's over. I don't know. I'm hanging, man.
Yeah, that's a sign. I think it's over.
It sounds over. It sounds over, Pat. It really does. And I think you should kind of prepare mentally for this one going down soon.
Man. I'm just trying to get used to it. It's just I'm stuck in work. I couldn't have fun and all that shit. So. Yeah,
no, dude, totally. Pat, if you're going to be brokenhearted, it's cool. It's normal to be brokenhearted.
Yeah.
If you want to
Yeah.
think of this as an opportunity, you should do that as well and go, okay, fine. You know, I'm no longer in a fucking long distance relationship. I'm here, California. I'm young. A lot of shit to do. We have summer coming up.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things to kind of to look forward to. And go out there, whether you
Right.
want to get into like the dating scene right away or if you want to concentrate on other things. It really is a coming of age. And as many young breakups are, it's a coming of age moment. So hey, whether it's work, whether you're gonna kind of focus your energy on something else, think about it. But the long distance relationship in your early 20s, already your back is against the wall. Now you have her completely ignoring any of your messages, dude. Done. This one's done.
Oh, well, I guess it is, man. Thanks.
All right, Pat. Have a good one, brother. Enjoy your summer.
All right.
Bye bye.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Pat. Bye bye. Yep, that's the long distance. Man, bad idea when you're young. Just too much shit going on.
Yeah, and he's in LA and she's doing the medicine thing. Yeah, it's bound to fail. Lots of
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably some she's probably interning at some hospital and some doctors like fucking her on the
some
side,
boning. Yeah.
boning her in the
Yeah.
supply
like the
room.
ER,
The supply room.
Yeah.
Near the mom band-aids. All the other things over there. Giving her the business. Let's go to line 5 and talk to Cheryl, who is in Singapore. Hi, Cheryl. You're 35. Singapore. What's up?
Hi, Mo.
Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl.
Oh my God. Yeah,
What's wrong?
I've been a first time, long time.
Thank you, baby doll. We
Nice to
appreciate
talk to you. Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, this one actually has been dragging for a couple of years now. I'll
Gotcha.
try to make it as general as I can because
Please.
it actually started with minuscule details because I left my son with my in-laws when he was born. Then we actually tried to bring him over after 6 months. But it was during the
At least he's there with
duration
you. I
that he
can hear
was.
him in the background.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Cheryl, I'm going to throw in a couple details for everybody else and myself. When you say you left him, I'm assuming then you moved to Singapore. You left your son in the Philippines so you could work in Singapore. Classic. Did you go to Singapore with your husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was here prior to the marriage and prior to getting pregnant.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
when I was pregnant with him, I went home for a maternity leave. Then I left him with my in-laws. So it was during those time that there were stories. I was hearing stories that they were making up stories about me. Really good actually telling me about what they were telling others behind my back. I think it was probably there was a struggle between me and my mother-in-law with regards to what is best for my son. Then it escalated because I found out that they were lying to me regarding my son's whereabouts. There was continuous gossip, and they were actually trying to convince their side of the family that I was the enemy. So they were.
In what way, though? Like, what were they like? If you don't mind, what was the worst thing they said?
They actually said wala akong utang na loob because I left my son with them, but we actually paid for everything, like everything, even my nanny's food allowance. We had to pay for it.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Okay. So it's kind of been dragging for a few years now, and they've been trying to attack me on social media.
Wow.
So
The in-laws,
yeah,
huh? Love it.
yeah. No, I mean the relatives of the in-laws. It's not just the in-laws. Yeah. So it's both the mother and father side were actually attacking me on Facebook. So what I did is I gathered everything. I know I've been listening to you for a long time, so I've been gathering evidence.
That's my
I've been
girl.
gathering evidence. I have Facebook snapshots. I have copies of the emails. Then I kind of have my sister's Yahoo Messenger. So
Shit. All right.
she, oh yeah. So I have the chat log. So I saw everything, and she was even lying about witnessing the quarrels, which actually never happened. She was feeding this information to the relatives and to the parents. So that's about it.
All right.
And
So what's the
now,
question?
yeah. So my question, the cousins and some of the aunts are actually trying to convince me to forget about everything.
Yeah.
They wanted me to reconcile, something like that.
Gotcha.
But I don't trust them at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I trust them
And
at all. I mean,
and I think you don't really. I mean, it'd be nice. Now, do you have at least your parents like you, and your parents are involved with your child?
yeah. Actually, my dad and my sister knows about the whole thing, but
Uh
I've been
huh.
trying to hide some of the details from my aunts because if they
Okay.
would know about it, they would really get mad.
Yeah, they get in a
Yeah.
fucking fight. Now, what's your husband? Where your husband? Where's your
Yeah.
husband in all of this? What is he doing?
He's caught in between because my husband is a really nice guy,
Hmm.
and because he's a nice guy, he gets abused by his family.
Yeah. All right. So he's a
So
pushover.
they're playing the guilt card in all
Okay,
of
but
this.
does it affect your relationship? Can you see a decline in the quality of your marriage because of the stuff that they're saying? Like, does your husband treat you any different? Is he believing them, or is he just saying, okay, they're just being them? That's what they do. I still love my wife. I love my family. Relationship is good. See, the reason why I'm asking, Cheryl, is because ultimately it all boils down to how is it affecting the marriage between you and him? If it's not affecting you and him, then fuck them. Like, fuck it. If it's starting to affect the both of you, that he's starting to believe some of the shit they're saying, then this thing really has to be addressed immediately. Because, I mean, we're all kind of different in how we value in-laws and all of that. But if I had in-laws and cousins and they talk shit about me, they treated me poorly, I'd be like, fuck it. I don't really need them. Because I'm such a core group guy. Like, I'm all about my core group, which is my family, then my siblings, and then kind of it ends there. Cousins and whatever, nah, I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Like, if they die, I'll go to their funeral. You know, probably kick the shit with them Christmas time if I needed to or whatever. But I'm not obviously going out to seek kind of hanging out with too many of them. Now that's you know, and there are certain cousins. Of course, I have certain cousins that I like, and the ones that I'm very close to. And then there are ones I don't even know their fucking name. And titas and uncles, I don't give a fuck, really. I mean, it doesn't matter. If somebody says, hey, Mo, this is your tito or something from, and then he comes, I took care of you when you were young, something, all that bullshit, I'd be like, yeah, whatever, thanks. And then kind of move on. I mean, I'll be nice about it and all that stuff, but I'm such a core group person. And I think that's something you should establish also, or think about it, is, okay, yeah, you know, they're the aunts, the uncles, Facebook, fucking social media, they're fucking you over. But you know what? They're just aunts and uncles. They're not part of that big group. That's, I mean, the small group, that core group. And I think if it's not affecting your marriage, then fuck them. Just fuck it. Don't even think about it. Don't even attempt to reconcile. If they want to reconcile one day, then let them do it. But I don't want anything started on your part when you're the one that gets bullied by these people.
Thank you, Mo.
No,
I
sincerely.
actually had a feeling that you were going to say the same thing, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to hear it from you straight. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Thank
all I
you.
want from you, really, Cheryl, is it affecting your marriage? If it's not, if your husband is still great and you guys are great, you guys are not fighting about it, then fuck it. Just let him rot there. And then, you know what?
Yeah,
and
so
then,
far,
as
no.
revenge, just photo after photo of your son and you having a fucking great time. Photo of you and your husband having a great time. Because, like, as much as they want to destroy you and use your son and all of that, I'm going to tell you what hurts them more is seeing you and their child happy. Their son,
Yeah.
your husband happy. So
No,
photo
actually,
after fucking photo of you guys just fucking making out and all of that shit. Put that fucker on Facebook.
No, actually, I'm not. I blocked them I block them all. I'm not giving them any privilege of seeing their grandson.
Oh, but
at
you know,
all.
but even the blocking, they'll get around that. They'll just go ahead and look you up using another account or whatever. But see, let them. I want you to see. I want you to post photos for them to see. Every little thing's torture, love, especially when they're being ignored. So if you ignore them, number one, that's torture. They're like, what the fuck? Number two, blast photos of you and your husband and you and your child and all of you guys having just the time of your life. Head over to Sentosa. Just fucking, here, we're kicking the shit over here in Sentosa. Head over to the fucking Night Safari. Head over to the restaurants and all that great stuff. Just do a lot of shit. Go to the Petronas Towers and just kind of stand there and put your son and just make funny faces and all of that. It'll drive them nuts.
Yeah, I know. Thank you,
All right?
Mo.
All right, Cheryl. Fight.
Thank you very much. Yes.
You're the
Thank
best.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, love. Love these family fights. Core group, man. I'm telling you. That's all it's all about. And I know that's bad advice or bad way of mind sometimes because, you do have cousins and they mean something and all that. But, nah.
It's
What
all
do you,
about the
what do you,
core-
Pico?
Yeah, core group. Your
Right?
Yeah.
Your brother, your sister.
Mhm.
And that core group has to be strong, though. I'll tell you this, man.
Mhm.
You got to keep your brothers and sisters close to
Yeah, of course.
you. Super.
Mhm.
You're going to need their ass.
Yeah.
They're going to need you. It's all the good stuff.
Yeah, but I have cousins who are really close to me. Like they're my sisters. and brothers.
That's you can't have those. But I mean, how many cousins do you have? Like fucking 500, right? Everybody's got like hundreds of cousins.
Yeah, especially
so
here.
there's gonna be 3, 4, or 5 that you can include in the core group.
Yeah, but the others are just whatever.
Well, there's fuck it.
Yeah.
Especially the titas and all that.
Oh yeah. Those are like the tita ng cousin ng that's
Yeah,
nothing.
Lola mo to. Lola, never met this woman. Oh no, she's the third cousin of your.
Yeah,
true
no,
Lola.
not
Like,
really. I just have
fuck that.
4 lolas.
Yeah, that's right.
The parents of my mom and the parents of my dad.
That's it. That's it. Even them I'm barely close to. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we have a lot more calls here tonight. Phone numbers 880-9294. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us or Viber 0927-214-1981. Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Ormoc, and this is my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited with the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. It touched my heart. I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way. Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her sorry, put up a sign, and she told us her story. And to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a retailing package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell load.
To the mobile number, the amount of load.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Globe Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile, smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go, but what Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
Two girls, one cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. This show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dick's on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do Max Eigenmans? I would. Cis code, because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare, kupal people, bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. Two girls, one cup. You should watch the show.
Hi. They say nothing in this world is free, and for the most part, that's true. But here at NMF Network, all shows are indeed 100% free. And as an added feature, you have the option to subscribe to all your favorite programs, also at no charge. Why should you subscribe? By subscribing, you no longer have the hassle of delays when you stream the program. You also don't need to keep checking our site to see if your favorite programs are up, because they'll automatically be uploaded to your device as soon as it's available. Here's how to do it. For those people with Apple mobile devices, first you need to download the podcast app. Once you download the podcast app, open it, and you should be taken to the featured page. Now, you look for the store button. Hit the store button, and after doing that, hit the search button. Put your cursor on it and type New Media Factory. All our shows should automatically appear. Pick your favorite or favorites, open it, and hit subscribe. And that's it, you're done. Congratulations and welcome to the New Media Factory family.
What show?
That show!
It's that show!
You know, that show!
It's that show, pare.
Oh, that show. Oh. Yeah, that show's cool. We talk about
what does this look like?
vagina and
Like a double blowjob.
vagina.
Who is the asshole that decided to shave this shit off the entire planet?
Sometimes we like to talk about
It's like when you guys like a high-fiving on a girl and then you're doing her in the butt and you're doing her in the mouth. High five, bro.
vagina. Vaginas.
And you're jacking off really intensely, but like massaging your balls and shit.
I'm not talking about a Chewbacca, man. I'm just talking about a nice little,
Vaginas.
And don't miss that spot, like the cowper's gland. It's like in between your balls and your asshole. But not me, because I'm a guy.
Yeah, that's a cool show. You should watch it. I think we're on Tuesday.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Back on the program here, just grilling Ange. Ange feels bad. Ange, it's all right. Listen, he's a professional
Talo naman
athlete.
talo. So, I don't date.
Yeah, so Ange is like, I miss you, babe. I miss you. So, okay lang yan, babe.
No.
And then when he gets back in the country, no text, no nothing.
Shut up! No! No. Wala.
Oh, man.
Because they have
So
anything
funny.
to say. Wala, diba?
Ange, just listen. Here's the ultimately. This is what it is, Ange. Ultimately, okay, fine. You're in love with an ASCAP guy.
No,
Right, we get
I'm
it.
not in love with him.
Oh, you were fucking in love during the tournament.
No.
Pico, what's all this? Oh,
Yeah,
I miss
baby.
you.
What,
Yes.
Pico? What?
The guy doesn't even follow you on Twitter. You're starting to become a stalker groupie.
No.
So what? You boned him a couple times. Doesn't mean that it was a relationship. You know that. You know that. You know that from this fucking show.
Him.
You know from being on this program, Ange, that this guy is. I mean, you guys are not in a relationship. Why were you acting like crazy girlfriend?
No. I can't
The guy didn't even follow you on Twitter.
No, because I'm
You're
a
what? You're
fan of
pregnant?
the team. I'm a fan
What?
of the team.
What? Sarah, hello, is this you?
Sarah
Baby
Zabadi.
Zion? Yeah.
I'm a
Come
fan
on
of the team, not.
You're not you.
Oh yeah, every time there's a game, I always tweet the players and.
Oh, and every time there's a game, was there a lot of I miss you, come home
Yeah,
soon,
ganon.
bullshit?
To all the
No,
players.
wala namang come home.
You miss the team, ganon, or
Oh, I miss the team. I miss my favorite players, ganyan.
or player.
Yeah, players. Yeah.
Now he doesn't even talk to you anymore. I
No,
love it.
shut up. No.
All right. Let's get to some calls here. We got a lot of them. Phone number's 880-9294. Skype, The Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. It's just a relaxed night tonight. It's just us. Usually it's like this when it's by myself with the staff. We just fuck around here if you don't mind. But take some calls still. And let's start with JM, who's on line 1. JM, you're 20 in Quezon City. Welcome to the program. How can we help you?
Hi, Mo.
Hey, JM. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fucking great. What's
Okay,
up?
good. So, yeah, I have a boyfriend of 3 years now, and this past few months, every time, like, me and my boyfriend are having sex, he always in whatever position to make me, like, stick or put my finger in his anus, and I hate it. I don't really like it. Pero
He wants you to put his fingers in his asshole?
Yes.
Ew.
That's pretty
okay.
And yeah. But you know, I don't really want to ruin the moment, and every time I get the chance to like tell him na ayokong ginagawa niya yun, and just he nods like, yeah, whatever. Then he fucks again, grab my hand again,
whatever.
ulit, and I have, you know, it's disgusting for me, pero yeah.
I have to ask you a question though. Be honest, JM. Have you smelled it? Like as soon as you put your
Yes,
finger in his
yes.
ass, you smell. Ano, amoy tae, no? Yeah? Amoy puwet? Come on, JM. Yeah, that's so gross, dude. That's fucking disgusting. I love how you smell it, though. You just put your finger in his ass, you smell, oh, shit, man. It smells like oh, fucking
yeah.
A. All right. Anyway, so,
Okay.
So how long has this been going on?
For about 2 months now. Yeah, 2 months.
Intrigued. Okay. Every time you tell him, you have told him you do not want to do it.
Yes. I told
And he
him
just says whatever.
already the first time. The first time he does it, I already told him na ayokong ginagawa niya talaga. Then he just nods, and then here we go again, put it again in it.
So how does he get you to put the finger in his asshole? He tells you to do it? Or
No, he grabs my hand. In whatever position.
Like, how do you do it when you're in doggy style? Like, you're fucking, what do you have arms like a small forward?
No. He makes me put my arm under me, under my legs. Then
And he wants your finger in his asshole. That's awesome. All right, so what's the question?
So I have two questions.
Yeah.
How do I put a stop to it, and how do I put a stop to it, and do guys really have like any sensations down there whenever something's
Well, of course, yeah, the sensation stuff, of course, but it's certain guys like it. I mean, a few guys like it.
Yeah, most of them don't.
Stay away. Yeah,
No
stay away
way.
from my
Hell
asshole.
no.
Stay away. In fact, I'll punch you if you fucking even try it. Stick a finger in my asshole and I'll fucking punch you in the face. Is probably what's gonna happen. How do you stop it? Well, you have to be firm about not wanting to do it. Like if a guy says whatever, if he says fuck it, then you go, yeah, well, fuck off. You can do that. Or if you're not the type to be confrontational, stick a couple fingers in there. Like stick your fucking thumb in there and really jam your fucking, grow your nails. There you go. You want to put a stop to this? Grow your nails Wolverine style. I know Wolverine's not really nails, but you get what I mean. Like, get some claws in you. And then when he wants to put your fucking fingers in there, all right, he's going to have to deal with a lot of fucking scratching.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Kuha ka ng sili, i-rub mo sa finger mo.
There you go. Look at, oh my God, Pico, for the first time you have some advice on the show.
No, you said
some real advice.
You said the first time last week, so this is second time.
See, I already forgot it because you're so forgettable. Yeah, put something on your fingers that will make him not like the sensation anymore. Whether it be growing your nails or the sile or whatever, make him pay for it. Because you've already clearly told him, I don't want to do this. And if he just says, whatever, and shoves your fingers in his asshole, all right, well, then there's going to be some shit. We're going to have some problems here.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you grow the nails. Excuse me. Grow the nails, and then the sile thing is perfect.
All right. Okay, thanks.
Or Mighty Bond.
No, her
Something
finger's
like
going to be stuck there forever.
Yeah. Okay, thank
Excuse
you.
me. Kind of sick here. Yeah, all right.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you, dear.
Good.
Thanks,
you.
JM.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah, don't do that to me. Ever.
Mm-hmm. No.
And I know there are
Stay
quite a
away.
few guys have on the show we've had in the past call and who like that shit.
That's so weird, though.
It's not yeah,
Is
it's
it,
weird.
Is it gay? Is it not gay?
No.
No?
No, fingers, no.
But it's weird. It's unusual.
There's some, I think what it is like guys will go online
Mm-hmm.
and they'll read shit like, oh, having your prostate massaged from inside your asshole is like the greatest feeling ever, and what an orgasm you'll have. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it, but
Yeah,
I'm
me
pretty
neither.
happy with the
And I'm
orgasms
not-
that
and
I'm having
Yeah,
already.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm really enjoying the ones I have already now. No need to enhance it
Yep.
anymore.
Mhm.
We're good.
Yeah, super.
We're good. Yeah, it's like, oh, Mo, no, but you can really, it'll feel 10 times better than what it is now. Whatever I'm going through now is already 10 times better than whatever it is.
Yeah, pretty much. But won't they escalate? Like, it's gonna start with a finger, and then they're gonna try with a something.
No, because I
bigger.
think the moment you sorry, the moment you kind of level up and you go finger and you then put like dildo and all, then it's kind of gay. But the finger stuff, nah, it's fine. I just
Yeah,
don't do it.
still won't
And
try
most
it.
guys won't.
Yeah, no,
It's gross.
I won't.
Plus your finger, you're going to have a stink finger after
Yeah,
that.
that's gonna suck.
That's fucking awful. Like, why would you want your girlfriend's hand to smell like shit?
Yeah, and then you're gonna
kinda
cuddle, and you're gonna make out, and then it's gonna be in your face, and
Well, because it's your own ass, it's fine. It's like if my girlfriend had to have the smell of my stink shit ass, humidity ass on her fingers,
Amoy
I'd feel
araw.
bad for her.
Amoy
Right.
araw ass, yeah.
And I think that she'd just move on to the next guy who wouldn't probably have to do that. That's all. Armand, you're on line 5. You are 19 years old. Santa Mesa, what's up?
What's up, Mo?
What's up, Armand? Hey, I like that voice for a 19-year-old. Sounds like a man. What's up?
I have a question.
What do you got?
It's about establishing a career.
Fair enough.
Like,
Go ahead.
you're good at this, man.
Well, I hope. Yeah, thanks. All right. What's the question?
How do you think should I start in establishing my career?
Well, most people will say, what are your interests? And then they'll kind of come up with... I'll start with that. I know it's a little textbook, but let's start with that. What do you like doing? What's your number one hobby?
I like mixing music, though.
Okay, no.
You know, there was this past episode that I've watched in your podcast na pag medyo complicated yung mga things, dapat wag mo na siya i-pursue. So, it's a little complicated. So, ba't ko pa i-pursue? Diba?
Well, no, when I say complicated, I don't mean like saying the curriculum is complicated. That's always going to be complicated. When I say like, I want you to always aim for a job that is in demand, that pays a handsome salary, that even if you're not interested in it, you go out and you do it. I'm different from a lot of the people. I think the majority of people say whatever your calling is, whatever you love doing, you should love your job at the same time. Well, if everybody loved their job and if everybody pursued their artistic fucking endeavors and all of that stuff, well, then there's going to be no accountants and network administrators and all of these things. Everybody wants to do something amazing, and you should always kind of keep it in your mind. Yeah, I want to do something amazing. I think Jay-Z says, use your genius level talent to do something. But I also want you to have a lot of money, and I want you to be able to have security and stability and all of these things. If you like mixing music, fine. Mix music on your fucking spare time. But in the meantime, go out there and study hard in a course that would guarantee, or at least give you a strong chance of getting a stable, good-paying job. Now, I never knock nursing. I never knock these courses that people take because they're tough courses and they're tough jobs. They're good salaries. Internationally, they're good salaries. Locally, but a lot of jobs are a little like that locally. Sorry, Arman, go ahead. You were saying?
I took up psychology and I'm currently third year college.
See, that's tough, bud. Because psychology, it's a little broad. So I think you should flirt with the idea of getting a master's after your psychology run and get a master's in something very specific that's rather in demand. I mean, you can do something like speech therapy, for example, and if you can find yourself abroad, you're going to make a good amount of money. And then you can mix on the side. And then all of a sudden, say your DJ career takes off, then fine, you can leave it behind. But I want you to at least set a foundation from a job, set a foundation with your studies for a job that's going to pay you rather well. Like, I took up, like, political science and shit. I mean, God damn it, do I regret it. And I'm telling you, this is personal experience now. Like, yeah, fine, I'm successful in radio and all of that stuff, but it has nothing to do with my course. If I took a course that was a little bit more specific, I would have quit radio already. If I took up an engineering or computer science or stuff like that, I would have pursued it by now. It's just I can't because I'm a pol-sci major. So my thoughts are now I have to now take an MBA in something that's going to get me a better paying job, like maybe some sort of computer programming or even something in the medical field like public health and stuff like that you could score a really good job. It's not fun, it's not sexy, it's not these things, but it does make you money, and money's great.
Okay, here's the thing. My mom thinks that I should take up med school. Is it kind of good? Med school?
It depends if it's for you, like if you're built for it. Again, it's not that will it make you happy. Are you smart enough to pass?
Maybe no. Like, tamad kasi talaga ako mag-aral, bro.
Yeah, so that's the problem, see? But see, that's what I want from you, Arman. I want you to explain, yes, I don't think I could do that because I'm lazy. Well, man, fucking med school is not for the lazy. Yeah, it'll fuck you up, bud. So if I were you, I would take something else, say psychology, maybe afterwards, get into some sort of 2-year MBA in an ultra-specific, like maybe, you know what's really big here in the U.S.? Public health. Public health, big time, man. Like you go there, there's 11-month programs, there's 14-month programs from some of these schools, and you go out and you're hired $100,000 right away. They're good jobs. It's a promising master's degree. Something that even I am kind of flirting around with the possibility of taking. It's something I think that's maybe a little bit easier than med school, but just as rewarding financially, and the stability is what I'm looking for here. Psychology. Why did you take psychology? Wala lang.
Kasi yung
Walang math.
No, hindi naman sa walang math. Ano kasi parang na-cancel yung Kasi nag-apply ako ng scholarship sa UP back then, pero nung nag-try ako ng athlete nila, tinanggal nila ako. So, nag-decide na lang ako
Ange.
mag-psychology sa... Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Ano naman?
Psychology, tapos.
Kaya kumuha lang ng psychology sa school sa Manila. Isang school sa Manila. Yung, sa isang school sa Manila.
Yeah. See, that's a really bad decision, man. I mean, you're gonna take psychology just to take psychology. Wala lang eh. Ganyan talaga. I mean, it's tough, man, to just go ahead and do something like that. But you're 19 years old. There's plenty of time to recover. And because you're third year now, I would rather see you graduate from psychology. Your third year. That means you're going to graduate when you're at earliest 20, likely 21. Then, Arman, I would definitely consider taking a master's right away. Even though tamad ka mag-aral, it's just something that I would feel a lot more comfortable for you if you had something like that. Now, if you have that, then it immediately puts you a cut above most graduates, and then you can go ahead and find a career that's going to pay you a little bit more than everybody else. And, think about maybe going abroad and taking a master's, or take a master's and immediately go abroad, because they pay well for degrees like that around here.
Can I ask another question?
Yeah, go ahead. My girlfriend sticks my finger in my ass. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry, what?
There is this girl, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm planning to drop the bomb or make a move. Like, what should I do? You're good at this, man.
I know, but Jesus, it'd be nice if I had a little bit more information. Like, does she like you? Does she know you exist? Like, what's the deal?
She know I exist, bro. And the thing is, we're like polar opposites. Nah, she like this stuff, and I like the other medyo bad stuff, something like that.
So she's a good girl.
Yeah,
does she
likes
are there
cartoons.
now? Why do you think you're going to drop the bomb on this girl? Does she kind of sound like she likes you? Do you get that vibe that she's kind of into you?
I've heard it from her friends, and she's a nice girl. And siya yung tipong pwede mong maging asawa na hindi mo pagsisisihan, I think.
Yeah, too
That's
early
what
though.
I
You're 19. Yeah. But Arman, you're 19. Get that shit out of your mind. Is her dad around?
What? Excuse me?
Her dad. Where's her dad?
Where's my dad or where's her dad?
No. Where's her dad?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you
But
should
the
find
thing
out.
is, the only thing I know is siya lang yung nag-iisang babae and her mom, of course. Tapos, puro lalaki na sila sa family. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. The reason why I'm asking is, like, why is she picking you? If you like bad shit and she likes you, there might be a problem there. But you know what, Armand, there are men in her family and all of that stuff. She might at least pick up lessons from them. If you hear that she likes you, then go ahead and tell her. You'll be fine. It's such a great start when her friends are already telling you that she likes you. It's so much easier for you to kind of admit that you want to date her and all of that stuff. I see no problem in you just going straight up to her and just asking her, "Hey, do you want to grab a movie, or go out to eat, or do whatever?" You can easily do that. All right?
Isn't it a little awkward though?
No. Why would it be awkward?
Like, after you say it to her, then what if parang magkakaroon ng dead air, di ba, dun sa part na yun?
Not really. No, I mean, it depends. If you're a shitty conversationalist, everything's dead air. If you're confident and you're comfortable and you know how to, present yourself well, no, it shouldn't have a dead air. Dude, strike up a conversation with her. Talk to her about shit. Talk to her about those stuff that she likes that you don't like or whatever, and then ask her out. Just as long as you're a solid conversationalist, you'll be fine. You sound all right, Armand. I mean, for an athlete, you sound like a part of you sounds typical athlete, but there's another part of you that I think you carry yourself pretty well. And you're a fucking psych major, goddammit. You know how these things work. Just head over there and just say, "Hey, listen." Talk, blah, 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 then ask her out.
Yeah, it should
Here's
be
the thing,
easier for you since you study psych.
Even though I'm a psychology major, I don't really study.
Yeah, you're just totally there for the scholarship. All right, Armand. Good luck in life, brother.
Thank you, man.
All right, baby. Go ahead and take her out. If you've already heard that she likes you, then that's 90% of the battle. All you got to do is close the deal here.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
Get well too,
Thanks.
bro.
All right, you too, bud. Bye-bye. I do not think I fucking answered any of his questions well. Oh well. Can't win them all. Where are we at?
No, you made
Commercial break
sense.
time?
Pretty good. You answered it pretty well.
Yeah, but I would have liked to have answered the career question in more, I guess, in a way that connects with him more.
No, but
And,
he's
even
not,
when I was
he's
kinda,
not giving you options though. Like he's lazy, and he just chose a course just because just for the sake of.
Yeah, but I
choosing.
could have been better. Is what I mean. I'm just critiquing my performance. Whatever. Maybe it was like one of those nights when you're on the court and you shoot 7 for 20.
Yeah,
not too
off
happy
game,
with
off
my
game.
advice there on that.
Yeah,
one.
it's your flu game today.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mhm.
All right, we got a lot of calls here. Mark on in the United Arab Emirates. What's the best position to deeply penetrate a woman's vagina? Jericho's co-employees fucking another employee. Eugene in Chicago, Illinois. Do you think a guy can convert a girl dancer? What, a dancer? Oh, she was a dancer. Like a
Japayuki dancer.
Japayuki dancer
Yeah,
into a
yeah.
loyal wife or mom. Oh,
Yep.
Chicago. Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
We
no.
have Efren who's got an NBA question on 6. We've got, he's in California. Boy, a lot of shit going on tonight. Oh, we have Alex in Pampanga also. Good Lord. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll try to knock out all of those calls if we have still time tonight. It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe. Our phone number is 880-9294, Skype, The Good Times Podcast, and you can text us 0927-214-1981. Back after this.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
When I figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. The top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, our businesses, as well as the nation. It's the way that Globe's putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, It's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Ormoc, and this is my first time. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited with the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. It touched my heart. I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way.
Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her Sorry put up a sign, and she told us her story. And to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat, salamat, salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a entailing package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell load. To the mobile number, the amount of load.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Globe Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile, smile, smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go, but what Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
Are you always getting spam texts? Well, fret no more. Globe has recently launched a campaign to crack down on companies involved in sending spam and has already asked the NTC to bar Places like, is it Caritas? Caritas? What is it?
Caritas.
Caritas. From sending annoying messages to Globe subscribers. Yeah, fuck you, Caritas. Good riddance. Thank you, Globe, for this effort. If you have annoying spammers constantly texting you, please report it on Twitter to @TalkToGlobe. Talk to us, 880-9294, Skype, The Good Times Podcast. Text us, 0927-214-1981. You can use that for Viber as well. Get yourself on the program, ask your love problems, life problems, sex questions, and this is your last chance to get on the show. Or really anything. Any kind of interesting topic you want to throw out at us, please feel free to do so. Let's talk to Eugene, who is 44 years old in Chicago, which is in the United States. Hey, Eugene, good morning to you. What's up?
Hello, Mo. How are you?
Very well, Eugene. Thanks for taking the time out to be here on our show. What's up?
Thank you. I just want to get to a question I told the person was online. Just to ask your opinion. I think you have great advice. If you have a girl there and, she's, let's say, you have a baby of her, she has her life, you're trying to make a life for her, but she has been before a dancer, very hard to try to convert her. Dancer, when I mean that, I mean a hapayuki in Japan. Can you convert someone like that? Can you spend enough time? I've been trying for years to make someone become a mom, become a wife, and try to build a normal family life. When I don't think she had that when she was younger, and that was kind of hidden from me until later. You think that's something that could be converted, or you're just wasting your time?
Absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, of course you can. But it takes time. It takes patience. It takes therapy. It takes a lot of those things. I mean, she's not, quote-unquote, damaged goods because she was a dancer. But the problem with that is, why did she decide to become a dancer in the first place? And then you find out, like you said, there was no family structure there and all of that stuff. So can you turn her into someone who could be part of the family? Yeah, of course you can. Absolutely. But it is patience needed, and maybe, if I were you, a therapist, because she'll be able to kind of talk about her feelings of, and in a professional environment about, not having a family, the challenges of the job, the decision of, ultimately the decision of becoming a Japayuki and all of these things. It'd be nice for her to talk to you, but because you're her boyfriend and you're trying to shape her into becoming a mom and you're trying to shape her into something that you would like her to be, it might not work well if she then kind of shares that with you. That's why a professional setting would be good. Again, I don't know what happened in her life. I don't know if it was volatile or if it was abusive or if it was just out of poverty, whatever, why she decided to be one. But yeah, absolutely, she can completely be a normal, loving mother, part of a family. It'll take a little bit of time because she's going to have to unwire some of the stuff that she maybe grew up with, having zero family.
No question. But I mean, not about zero family. Having a mom and dad, I maybe didn't say it correctly. Having a mom and dad, they're there that are in her life, but those are the ones, basically the ones behind her doing this stuff because they're the ones pushing for her to bring resources into the house.
Okay, well, then she would definitely, I would, or at least strongly encourage you to see a therapist. If her mom and dad were pushing the Japayuki life on her because of money, that sucks. I'd rather have zero family than have that. I'd rather grow up in an orphanage than have a family push me into a very difficult life just because they need money. So I would strongly encourage some kind of professional environment where she can talk about it, because that must really suck.
No question. But how about there's already a baby involved and you can't get near the baby? How do you break that down?
Sorry, you're saying she has a baby now?
I have a baby with her, of course.
Yeah, and then your question was what?
I mean, how can you get to the baby when they don't even let you see the child? That's the hard part. You can't even get near the baby.
Oh, you're not with her right now?
No, I'm in America. I'm here. I'm in Chicago. She's in the Philippines. She lives there. I got married to her there in the Philippines, so it's not like it's something fake.
So are you going to petition? Right. I'm sorry. Are you going to petition her though? I mean, ultimately, or what's the deal? Like, what's the plan? Are you going to head over there and live there? What?
Well, I was there. I was there for a while, but what happened? The parents, what they're doing, are looking for something. I think like a big person that can do a lot of things for them. And I kind of figured out what they were looking for. So I think when they realized I wasn't going to do what they wanted, they kind of just threw me out. But
Oh yeah, Eugene, you're in a far shittier situation than I thought you were when you started this call. I thought like your wife was with you and you just kind of wanted to see how to make this a happy family and all that. No, this is fucked up, man. They don't even let you see her.
No, exactly right. My girl's 4 years old, and I call, I text, and they just we're never gonna let you see her. So it's very difficult to even, okay, the girl doesn't love you, you get that part, no problem. You can't control someone, but you should still be able to, be with your child, no?
Absolutely, and I'm terrified for your child only because if her grandparents thought it was a great idea to push their mom towards a certain lifestyle, what kind of influences are they going to have to your daughter who's 4? And shit, you have a daughter. I'd rather you have a son then at that point because then
exactly right.
It's less damaging. But wow, Eugene, boy, you've got a lot on your plate here, man. And I think number one is how do you get your child maybe to you? Are you a U.S. citizen or alien resident?
Or 100% U.S. citizen born here. I've tried to negotiate with them. They basically, I think it's almost like if you give us what we want, we'll let you, be a dad. And I'm not going to basically buy my own daughter. I refuse to do that.
But see, Eugene, I'm on the other fence though. I think you might want to attempt to buy your daughter.
That sounds kind of horrible.
It sounds horrible, but listen, if it's as bad as you say it is, which is they sold their daughter off to a life of, bars and dancing, and we know what that life entails. And I've been to Japan, I've seen it myself, and I've been to those bars because as a Filipino celebrity, for example, we had to perform in those things. I'm not a bar girl or anything, but you see it, you see what's going on, and
yes.
I walked in those places, and it's awful, man. It's not like prostitution, but it's tough, man. It's a rough life. And where was my point? My point is if they're going to go ahead and sell their daughter off, what more their grandchild? I just feel like that influence is so detrimental to your child that the priority has to be your child. I'm sure you want the mom and your wife. I'm sure you want her around as well. But I think she takes a back seat to the number one priority, which is how do you get your daughter? Now, the reason why I'm asking is, are you a U.S. citizen? Is I want you to contact the U.S. Embassy, and I want you to say, hey, listen, this is the life that it's over there, and I'm worried about what's going to happen or what kind of the influences. I know that the mother generally gets full custody of the child,
yes.
Because she's younger, but under certain circumstances that are deemed maybe unhealthy or unsafe or, bad or whatever, maybe they'll consider handing it over to you. And if that's the case, then obviously your daughter will get a U.S. passport, not a problem. She can get that within a day or whatever, and you can take her to Chicago and live with you. And then, or, you could take your whole family and live with you. But if you have to find out what her family wants. If her family says, hey, we want $5 million, for example, to take your daughter. All right. Just say, sure, I'll do that. And then try to find a way to document this shit. And if you show it to the legal team or whatever, they'll be like, oh, obviously they're selling you your daughter back. That's not allowed. Boom, here, full custody, back to you. Just because they're behaving like fucking monsters over there. Now, I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know if that's the process, but it sounds like it makes sense that if you can get them to admit that, oh, you have to give us something for your child, you go to the authorities and they'll say, okay, well, obviously, what kind of shit family are you raising your granddaughter in? We're now going to exchange custody to the father. And then you got your daughter for free.
Oh, yeah. The thing I worry about with this whole idea, when the baby's 4, of course, they got used to certain people, certain way of doing things, and that could be a problem, no? Trying to get them to like you, no?
No, it's a challenge, Eugene. Obviously, of course it's a challenge. But it's not a challenge that you're just going to give up on because, she's already established in her ways. My daughter is 4, and she's already influenced by them, and if she comes with me, she's just going to be scared and hate me. No, you can't have that mentality. Your daughter's stuck with bad people. And if she's been with them for 4 years, well, make sure it's not another 14 years. Go out there, see what you can do. It's not like she's in any immediate danger because I think then you would go over there with a machine gun and start Ramboing that place. But if it's just not a healthy environment for her, I would immediately do all that I can to try to get her out of there. And that's starting with phone calls. Man, phone calls.
Yes.
You can just give them a call. Just, hey, what do you think? Here are my options. Here's my situation. And then they're going to go, okay, I need you to prove it. All right, well, try to get some proof then. Contact them and say, what do you want from me so I can get my wife and my daughter? Like, what are you guys looking for? And if they say, well, we want money, then like, oh, okay, we'll see you've documented that they're bribing me now to have my child back. And then you never know. If you can get them to do something like that, maybe the courts in the Philippines will give you full custody. And that's completely realistic scenario that you might get your child using that.
Well, let me ask you a question. Well, since you're Filipino, you're American, you've lived on both sides, you're born in the U.S., I know.
Yeah.
You think that you have a chance, realistically, being a foreigner, going in there with a court system that's going to favor their own people? Do you think that, I mean, realistically, being honest? I mean, I went to the police station.
No, I don't. No, being realistic, no, the chances aren't great. But you still have to do it. And it could take fucking forever. It could take 10 years. It could take 15 years. I mean, fuck, who knows? But if you get a good judge in a good area, you never know. That's the thing. It's the But yeah, all things considered, generally speaking, is it easy for a guy like you to fly over there and say, hey, this is the scenario. I want my daughter? Of course it's not easy because our system is garbage. But you might get lucky. You might get lucky with a great judge. You might get lucky with a good social, whoever's in charge of the social child kind of parental rules. I don't even know what the department is. But if you get a good person, because there are good people out there that will side with you, and they ultimately make a good decision, then you're in good shape. And here's an awful way to look at it. Now this is really awful, but fuck, it's realistic. If they don't have money, and you take this to court, and they can't afford the entire process, and you can, money on your side might get a decision on your side. Like if you're going up against people who has funding, and they've got enough money to hire good lawyers and pay off judges, which is very realistic in our country, then your battle is a little bit tough. But if you go there with money, and not telling you to pay judges off, but I'm saying in a fight of this magnitude, of this, in this kind of war, in where you're fighting over the custody of your child, if they don't have money, it's hard for them to defend themselves. And it might lean favor to your side.
I understand. Okay, that's a very good point. I never thought of that.
Yeah, because I've been in legal battles a lot in the country, and after a while, when people say this and that, you go, you know what? It's costing me too much money. It's not worth it anymore. And then they'll say, fuck it, and then just leave it. If I'm paying $50,000 a month for legal fees and all of that, maybe in month number 7 or 8, you're like, you know what? Fuck this, man. I just dropped $400,000 already, and nothing's going on. Especially when these things take years. Like some of this shit. Oh, this is going to be settled in 7 years on average. 7 years of $50,000 a month. That's millions. I'm like, fuck this, man. I'm guilty. Fuck it. Whatever. And then I give up because it costs too much money.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was worried about. You get involved in something that you can't end. It won't end, let's say.
Yeah. But you try. Yeah. And again, phone calls. Just make some phone calls. Let's see. Start there. Phone calls, emails. Head to the embassy. Just ask a couple questions. What do you think I can do? Here's my situation. Here's what I think is happening. Then they'll probably, again, ask for a little proof. And then they go, okay. And then try contacting them again and say, hey, listen, what can I do? What do you need from me? Any way? Do I need to help you in any manner? Do I need to pay for anything so I can get to see my wife and my child? And if they say, yes, we want you to do this. We want you to buy us a farm or whatever. Then they're like, okay, well, now you're trying to bribe me, asshole. You get what I mean? It's just like, try to fish around. And seek a lawyer, because I'm certainly not a legal guy. I'm sorry, what you're saying, what?
I thank you so much for the advice. It's very good.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just try, Eugene, at the very least. Okay, it's your daughter. She's 4. And if what you say is real, that environment is a very bad environment to be in.
Yes, no question. That's my concern, that I think a baby can raise. You're trying to raise, what are you trying to raise, a dancer or the next Aquino? I would prefer to go after the next Aquino then, or something like an Arroyo than a dancer. That's not my goal,
Sure. All right, Eugene. Good luck, buddy.
Thank you so much.
No worries, sir. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Tough. What does the Japayukis do anyway, Pico?
No, I think aren't they the
dancers?
Right? Or
They're just dancing.
No, yeah,
they're just sexy
like
dancers.
the geishas, yeah, modern geisha, I think.
No, because geisha has a little bit of
No, but that's what they do. Like they dance, they perform. They're more performers than prostitutes, I think.
Yeah, it's not
prostitutes. I'm not mistaken,
but when you say performer, it's like, because from what I remember, it's like scantily clad, tabled. The girls get tabled. They sit on the lap of the guy throwing money out. So it's not really
it's like,
a good. It's not a good
No,
gig, is
no,
what
it's
I'm
not
saying.
good. But it's not as bad as prostitution, or yeah, I think. But it's still pretty bad. It's a bad situation to be in.
It's bad when your parents are forcing you to do it.
Yeah, that's the worst. You know, it's yeah, and imagine if the daughter grows up to be.
Yeah. Well, whether she grows up to be that or not, it's just more growing up in an environment. She might end up growing up to making worse decisions. Tough.
Yeah,
Tough,
I'd
tough,
rather just him just give in or just buy whatever, pay whatever.
Yeah.
Just so he could remove her from that situation. It's pretty.
But I'd be
crappy.
like that. Yeah, I'll pay you whatever you want me to pay you. And just make sure to get that dialogue.
Yeah,
going.
just email or just.
Yeah, and then send it to the whoever.
So yeah, so he has leverage.
I should get a law degree just for these.
Yeah, you
moments,
should.
because I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just trying to use common sense. I have no idea if any of that's
Yeah,
fucking
but
actual.
your advice comes from like practical, like logical thinking, and then all your experience from the 20 years almost, and then
Oh, look at you kissing so much ass.
No,
Look at you.
I'm serious.
Thank
Like
you. I
we have
appreciate that.
we have 21 years of experience in the podcast between you and me. So we have 21.
What one? What are
Me,
you talking
like
about?
1 year, and then you the
1 year of
20.
what?
Like doing stuff. No, I have like a few months.
Doing stuff?
Yeah, like pushing buttons. I've been giving advice, but I just didn't have a mic before.
Okay,
But I just say
alright.
off air now. Oh yeah, that's good. Or yeah, he should do this or do that.
Okay,
But you
alright.
didn't hear it.
All right.
No,
so
yeah, it's
you mean
1
in our 20 years and 6 months of our
Yeah.
endeavor? Okay.
We have a combined 20
and a
years,
half
6
years.
months.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. I get
Yeah.
you. Jericho, you're 21 in Makati. Hi, Jericho. You're on line 5. What's up?
Hey, Mo.
Hey, Jericho. How can I help you?
Yeah, it's about my office mate.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of worried because she's having an affair with my another employee in our office. She's just 20 years old and she's having an affair with a guy with a family. I think the guy is around 35 to 40, and I'm really worried because aside from she's young, her performance in the office parang pumapangit, and also parang as also is her immediate superior. Parang gusto ko rin siyang i-guide since also parang hindi ko alam paano i-approach.
Well, it
And
depends how close you guys are. I mean, you can't just go up to her and go, "Hey, listen, I'm the guy you barely talk to, but I see that you're porking a married man." You know, you can't just. It depends on how relevant are you to her life.
yeah. And also kasi sobrang nga siyang affected na parang like yung sobrang balisa siya lagi and parang hindi na talaga siya productive for example for 8 hours parang 1 to 2 hours lang yung productive na oras tapos yung like for example yung calls niya parang we know na hindi na siya office related or business related parang we found out na she's talking lagi sa guy na to.
Why do you want to
And
help her, Jericho?
Because
what's your business in all of this? You like her?
What?
Do you like
Oh
her?
no. I'm just
You have a crush on
concerned
her?
because no. Kasi bata pa siya. And then kasi parang issue na rin sa office kasi nga we don't know if kasi tinanong na rin siya ng isang friend niya. Kasi sobrang kasi our regular hours is 9 o'clock to 5 p.m. And sa parang sa apartment nila kasi parang pati yung friendship nila sa office namin parang
Yeah, but
na-
Jericho, let me ask you this,
Yeah.
bud. Or not let me ask you this. Let me tell you
Yes.
this. Dude, let her go, man. Let her be. Let her get fired. It's learning experience for her. Like if you're not her super close friend, like she's just a girl in the office and kawawa naman kasi bata. Dude, you're 21. You're just a year older than she is. Let her go. Just concentrate on your shit. If she's in a relationship with a married man, that's her problem. And when she gets caught by the wife, that's
Yeah.
her fault. That's her issue. That's
I
his
mean,
issue. That's their issue. That's not your
so-
issue. If she gets fired because she's doing personal calls, that's her shit. Let her do it. And then if she gets fired, maybe she'll learn, and then the next job she'll take it fucking seriously.
Let us
She
say
needs
may
that
concern
lesson.
ako sa kanya.
Because?
Kasi parang ano lang.
You like her?
Matagal na, yeah, as a person, but not really as romantic or.
So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to be? Fucking Batman? You trying to save the world? Like, what's the deal, Jericho?
Kung ano yung kasi sinasabi ng friends nga. I mean, ano bang dapat gawin? Wala akong dapat gawin or
yeah, Jericho. Yeah, just let her be. I think if you have no interest in her, like, diba, sabi mo naman hindi mo naman siya gusto.
Kasi I feel
like,
bad with the wife also and with the family. Should I?
Do you know them personally?
No.
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 No. Are you like this all the time? You have this like superhero complex where you need to help people you don't know?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. Well, you gotta cut that shit out. You gotta cut. Like, I understand if there's a burning building and there's people inside. I understand you running in there and saving them. That's I'm not gonna knock you on that. But people's affairs, people you don't really know that well, just let them be, Jericho. I'd like you to just kind of let them be, because it's a learning experience for everybody. It's a learning experience for her, and she needs it, man. She needs to be kicked in the ass.
Di ba we all know naman na, di ba, we always believe na we learn through experience.
Yeah,
then,
that's true.
If we can parang negate na that experience na alam naman nating mali na, di ba?
Right. But see, remember what you're saying right now is, kung alam mo na mali, dapat hindi mo gawin. But you're not doing anything wrong. It's not you, Jericho. That advice of, struggle and all of that it only applies to you, because that's yourself. Whatever she wants to do. The reason why I'm asking you, like, close ba kayo? Kasi if you're super close with her, then I understand. Sige, mag-infiltrate because she's one of your best friends. And that's your role as a very good friend, is to get involved. But if you're not a very good friend, Jericho, you're not supposed to be involved. Now, it depends, though, on who's affected. Like, if it's a national scandal, halimbawa, diba, like a pork barrel or something like that, and hindi ka involved, why are you involved? Well, that's because it affects everybody. But this thing, it affects her life and his life. And what they do to each other and with each other, it doesn't matter if the wife and the family gets hurt. If you're not part of it, stay away from it. I know it's very difficult maybe for a guy like you who wants to help people and all of that, but that's their issue. If she is failing her calls, like hindi niya ginagawa yung trabaho niya kasi she's on the phone with her, that's her shit, man. Let her get fired for it. She needs to be fired for it.
Should I confront her na stop ganun na? Kasi,
are you the boss? Are you the team leader?
Yeah. Parang ganun. Ang superior niya ako.
Okay, then yeah, absolutely. You have to tell her. Yeah. No, Jericho, yes. Because that's professionalism.
Like, for example,
you tell her, hey, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
For example, should I say, stop making phone calls to that guy? Or should I say, parang indirectly muna, na parang
just tell him to do it.
You tell her directly, but you don't tell her your opinion on who she's calling. Just say, okay, let's say her name is Ange. Ange, I've noticed, and we have it recorded, 10 of your calls that you've taken in the past hour, 8 of them were personal. I don't care who you're talking to, cut that shit out. We're here to work. And if you're, what's funny, we had a guy on the radio show, this was the other day, or last week, where the topic was you got somebody fired. And one of the guys at the office saw his coworker Facebooking during company time. You know what that fucking guy did? Which is fucking funny. He took a photo of the guy doing Facebook behind his back, and he put his watch in the picture, but to show what time of the day it was. And then he emailed it to the boss and says, look, guy's not doing his work. He's on Facebook at 2:30 p.m. because his watch said 2:30 p.m. The guy got fired.
That's pretty solid.
That also.
That's solid.
I'm sorry, what?
I also did that. But I did not report it to the manager. I just wanted to have parang evidence in case parang magkagipitan. Parang ganun ako.
No, that's what I want from you guys, evidence. So, if you're superior, Get the evidence, the recorded tapes, send it to your boss and say, hey, listen, Angie's not doing her job. She's on the phone talking to her fucking boyfriend. Do not talk about the married man or any of that. That's all personal. That's all personal opinion. That has nothing to do with your argument. Your argument is during company hours, you're not doing your job, period. I don't care if she's calling fucking McDonald's or if she's calling her boyfriend or if she's calling fucking my radio show or if she's calling this goddamn podcast. It doesn't matter. You're not doing your job. It's time to go. That's it.
Yeah, just keep it professional.
No personal,
Like,
no personal opinion about who she's
Yeah, just
calling
the
or
work.
employee or affairs or any of that. Just you're not
Kasi-
doing your job. You're done.
Yeah. Just recently, I attended kasi a seminar sa company din, parang about superiors or what. Parang we're not just here to assist our subordinates sa career or task. Parang we're also here for their personal growth. Parang yun lang. Parang
Eugene, Jericho, but what you're doing is you're implying. Okay, see, what the thing is, you're watching her and you're seeing her productivity go down, but she's not unhappy. The reason why her productivity going down is because she's so in love with this fucking guy. So you can't just put yourself in the situation because it's her personal life. Jericho, you're letting your own personal opinion of how she handles her affairs influence the professionalism that you're like of the workplace. She's making a mistake by she's making a personal mistake by getting involved
Kasi
with the
that day,
married
she's
man.
also an asset for me personally. Parang she's really good. Parang
Then you tell her, listen, Ange, between you and me, I have recorded your calls. I have found out that you're not taking professional calls. You're taking personal calls. Now, I don't care what you're talking about. I only want you to take professional calls. I'm not going to tell the manager. I'm going to go to you right now and tell you to fix your shit. It might happen, and I have to report it. Now, there are also rumors that you're involved with that guy here. I'm not, not to accuse you or anything, but there's just rumors that you're involved with this guy. I just want you to know that if it gets in the way, we're going to have to act upon it. But none of this personal, he's married bullshit. Just if your relationship with that coworker, our team member or whatever gets in the way, we're going to have to do something about it professionally. That's all. I'm not going to tell the boss right now. I'm not going to tell the manager. I'm just telling you because I'm your team leader. That's the conversation I think you need to have.
Yeah.
All right? That's it. Don't play me. Don't do the whole, oh, yeah, listen, that guy's bad news, man, married, family wrecker, home wreck. Don't do that shit. That's if she calls you. If she asks you, Jericho, alam mo yung boyfriend ko, that's when you start talking about it. But in the meantime, if she's not doing that and she's only fucking up her job, you only address the job.
Yeah.
Please.
Actually kasi,
right?
during our breaks,
Alright.
pero pinag-usapan din namin yan. Parang we want her also to learn sa mahirap na way. I mean, hardest way. Like
Then
parang
fire her.
paprank namin siyang alam na ng asawa niya. Parang may letter kaming gagawin na from...
Jericho, you're gonna get fired if you do that.
Yeah.
You will get fired.
Kasi parang naawa lang ako. Yeah. Because parang
Hey, listen,
breadwinner
if
siya.
you
tapos
want,
ipapagano siya.
if you want to tell the wife and get involved, fine, do it. Have some proof and send it to the wife. If that employee finds out it's you, he's going to punch you in the fucking face. That's what your consequences are going to be. And you might get fired. Likely you'll get fired. So if you really want to save the world, you're going to put a broken nose on the line plus your job on the line. That's what's going to happen. I suggest you keep it professional. All right?
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
Ito lang mo.
You're
For
21.
example,
I know a lot of energy there with you. I know that, but try to know which fights to fight. All right?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Rock on. Thanks for the call, man.
Right.
All right, bye-bye. He could be president. Right? Good guy.
Good
In the
guy.
end, ultimately, Jericho's a good guy. It's just
it's just not smart to meddle in.
Yeah.
He's gonna get into more trouble than he's gonna get into more harm than good. I guess.
It's almost hypocritical for me to say to don't meddle in those things because I would love to. Like, I'm just like Jericho. If I see somebody who's fucking up some family, I'm gonna. But see, the difference between Jericho and I could get fired. And I don't give a fuck. I just don't want Jericho to get fired at 21. On his resume, it says that he's been terminated for personal reasons. Like he was letting his personal problems into his job, because then he's gonna be just like her. Then he's gonna get fired. He's gonna have a hard time getting another job.
Yeah, maybe
yeah, absolutely.
maybe he can do that like during when they go out. Like, don't they go out like team building, whatever, and then just like off the record thing, and then
yeah,
he
but
he
not
can
yet,
do
not,
that if you want.
Not in the office, man.
Yeah, not
fired,
in the
Jericho.
office. That's gonna be.
Good Lord.
Mhm.
All right, do we have Efren in California, and then we're out of here?
Yep, Efren's here.
Efren, what's up? Line 6, San Francisco, regular caller. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Idol? Good morning.
Good morning, sir. NBA question. What do you got?
Yeah, so what do you think? Who's gonna win, Miami or Spurs?
I said from the beginning. Oh, we have another caller still. Also, sorry. All right, we have Mir on line 5 as well after Efren. Okay. All right. What do we say? I've been saying from the beginning that the Heat's gonna pull this off, and I don't want them to pull it off. I'd love to see San Antonio win, but I think it's gonna be Miami. And San Antonio already starting off on the wrong foot with Parker slightly injured already. He's going to play in game 1, but that's one of your major guys. Home court advantage belongs to Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is, right?
Yep. No, Spurs.
Spurs? Is it? Is it Spurs or Miami? Hold on. Where did Boomin?
Because Spurs is number 1, and then number 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
they have the best
you're
record.
right.
Yeah,
Okay,
best
so
record in the NBA.
I think it'll be just like last year, but with Miami taking it. I think it's going to be really close, and the Heat. Oh, here's why. More often than not. Now, I know people are going to say, well, what about the Pistons and their championships? And fine. Okay, more often than not, if you want to win an NBA title, you have to have at least the first or the second best player in the league on your team. More often than not.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say 85% of the time, when you have the best 1 or 2 player in the league on your team, you're going to win the NBA championship. And that's LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron's arguably the best one so far.
Yeah, I'm hearing some rumors that the Heat is not going to win because LeBron might move to Cavaliers again.
No,
that's not valid. He still wants to win.
That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And no fucking professional athlete would ever compromise their ability to win a championship in the finals just because of I'm going to move to another thing. No. Plus, remember, they were the ones that made the bold claim that they were going to win. Not one championship, not 2 championships, not 3 championships, but 4, but 5, but 6. Yep. They were the ones who made that claim. So they're going to do whatever it takes to back that shit up because the people have been teasing them since the day they said it. So, no, they're going to go out there hungry like a motherfucker, and they're going to go ahead and win another time.
Yeah, and LeBron's a competitor. So
I want the Spurs to win. As I wanted them last year to win, and I want the Spurs to win so much this year. But I think the Heat are going to take it because, more often than not, if there's going to be a number, maybe 85% of the time, the team with the first or the second best player wins the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
They win the championship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully Spurs gonna put it off. Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But again, like I said, there were those Piston teams with those Wallace boys. Remember when Ben Wallace and Rasheed and your Chauncey, they won championships and they didn't have the best guy in the league. But yeah, that's what I said. Not all the time.
But Spurs is doing good. They have Green and Leonard Kawhi.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi
Leonard. Yeah, that's right. But again, who knows? The Heat are fucking badass, man.
Yeah,
and
but also
Parker's
not 100%, and then
the home court advantage does play well for them, though, if that's the right.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the call, man.
One more
Appreciate
question.
Yo, go.
Are you till when are you gonna stay here in California? Do you have any dates?
I don't know, man.
Do you have a date?
No, I don't. I would say at least till, because I know I was flirting with this whole moving to New York thing. I think I'm going to put that off till at least the year ends. And we'll see, maybe sometime early next year. We'll see if I move out.
Okay, cool. Because I'm planning to go there probably July, my birth month. And man, I just want to hang out with you, man, on my birthday.
Sure.
Sure. Is that okay? Is that okay with you, man?
Yeah, I mean, schedule permitting, yeah, but I mean, I'm not incredibly busy, so absolutely. Yeah, no worries. Just tweet me so I can follow you.
Cool. All right.
Thanks, man. Later. Bye.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to Miro, 24 in Las Piñas. You're the last caller. Hi, Miro. Miro. Uy. Miro, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, hi. What's up?
Hello.
Hi, Miro.
Hello. Yeah.
How can we help you?
I just have a question.
What do you got?
Yeah. Okay. My girl. She when I do a foreplay on her, she's like Marte.
Like, what do you mean? Be specific.
Okay. Like finger, and when I go down on her, she doesn't want. How can I convince her?
When you go down on her, she doesn't want you to go down on her?
Yeah, and even if I finger fuck her.
Yeah, when you finger blast her, she doesn't like that either?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just wants to stick it in.
She wants regular sex only, right?
Yeah.
All right. A lot of girls are like that, dude.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so I just want to be last. I just want to last longer.
Yeah.
I just want it
that's
to
why.
be pleasure her more.
You want to pleasure her more because you come fast.
Not that fast, but just a regular 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. Listen, if she doesn't like you going down on her, did she tell you why she doesn't like it? Miro,
No.
did she say why specifically? Why don't you talk
No.
to her about it? Just say, hey,
No,
listen.
sorry,
the
my signal's crap.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. It's not your fault. Don't worry. Talk to her about it. Just say, hey, the reason why I want to go down on you is because I want you to have an orgasm. And I know I'm not the longest lasting guy. I really just want to please you. Let's see what she says. If she says, I don't like it. I don't like when people are down. There are women. There are a lot of women out there that don't like another person's face in their vagina. Like, it kind of makes sense. It's like vagina's like, especially if you take care of it and you look upon it as some kind of like holier than thou place. You don't want anyone's fucking tongue down there. It's your vagina. And people get and a lot of women are embarrassed by it. It's like, ew, that's kind of weird that there's a guy there licking my pussy. So if you talk to her, then you can go, hey, but I like doing it. I want to please you. Let's see what she says. If she says, no, I don't want anyone, it doesn't feel good, then it doesn't feel good. Then don't do it. If she's happy with the relationship and she's happy with your sex life, she has no problems with your 3 to 5 minutes, and she's doesn't want you going down on her, then great. She's fine. Maybe you're the only one making a problem out of it. And it's not truly maarte if she doesn't really like it. It's kind of like, remember our first caller? If somebody says, the girl who called, if a girlfriend called the show and says, I've been trying to stick my finger in my boyfriend's ass, but he's being maarte about it. I'd be like, that's not arte. Don't stick a finger in his ass. It's kind of the same thing. Now, obviously, licking someone's pussy is a lot more acceptable than sticking a finger in the ass, but if she doesn't want you to do it, then don't do it. It's not maarte. She just doesn't like it. Actually, it's a win for you, because then you don't have to go down on her. Yeah.
I think we lost him.
All right.
Yeah.
But you get what I mean. Like, if a girl was happy with her sex life with you, and she says, you don't have to finger me or go down on
that's
me,
good.
I'd
Thank
be like,
you.
sweet.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
Fucking great. All right. Yeah. Oh, you're a keeper. Will you marry me? I mean, like, it's kind of like a win for you.
Yeah, as long as they're satisfied, it's fine.
Yeah, if she's completely happy with her sex life and she's, you're what, 3 to 5 minutes? It's okay.
That's good.
She understands.
Thank you.
Because she loves you. It's
Awesome.
okay. Then great. That's all. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up tonight's episode. Long one today. I thought it was going to be a lot shorter than it really was. So we will see you.
That's
tell
what
you
she
caller
said.
of the night is and all that good shit. Funny. All of that good shit after this commercial break. It's Good Times from Mother Podcast, Season 3, brought to you by Globe.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
Figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I worked very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when you know when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. The top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
The Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, businesses, as well as the nation. It's the sort of the way the Globe is putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives you're building.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
Two girls, one cup. I heard there was this video going around on the internet some years ago. Because we're two girls, me and Nicole, and a cup where we get all our topics from the cup. It's not lustful. The show is about shoes, bags, friends, girlfriends, gossip, current events, everyday life. I don't know. Dicks on my head, apparently. And the dick on Nicole's head. We got a segment called Let's Be Honest. Would you do whoever? Would you do Max Eigenmans? I would. Cis code, because there's a bro code, but there's no written cis code. Truth or dare, kupal people. Bullshit. We share pussy. Not really. 2 girls, 1 cup. You should watch the show.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Ascal's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered. Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast and visit www.motwister.com.
You see, Ange, you wouldn't be in this problem, in this situation.
No.
Yeah, Ange, come on. Jeez.
What, Ange? What?
Nothing.
Don't talk about it? I'm just saying you
Are you
wouldn't be
sure?
in this situation if you didn't fuck him.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, you had sex with him.
I didn't.
Hindi mo hinawakan, tinatch mo lang. Parang ganun.
Nalaglag lang siya. Nalaglag.
Nalaglag tapos.
Ay, accidentally. Sumot. Na-goal.
Yeah.
Na-goal.
You wouldn't be in this problem if you didn't fuck him.
No.
That's my question.
No.
Like, that's my statement.
No.
That's all.
Then fuck him.
Well, that's what you did.
Then fuck him.
Oh, fuck him again. Like
No,
twice?
I didn't.
Yeah, go ahead. Try it. No, here's the thing. You want this to be on air because you want these people to learn what's going on in their lives. Like, that even us, we have this podcast staff has the same problems as the common person calling the show.
We're not perfect. Our lives aren't perfect. We're normal, just like you guys.
God, look at the thigh gap that Kaiv just tweeted.
Where? Hold on. Is it fair to have a thigh gap when you're super thin? Oh, no way. No, never mind. No, scratch that. Sorry. She's not thin.
Not thin.
Look at that. Hold on.
Those thighs. Hey, gap. It's like a little heart.
Yeah,
It's like a little heart.
It's like a heart.
Awesome. Anyway, Ange, back to your puss.
Oh my god.
So, what's your big problem here? He's not calling you?
No. Oh, okay, let's not talk about it.
It's not,
I thought you
he's
were
not
talking about
following
it.
her.
No, not on air.
He doesn't listen to the fucking show. Fuck him.
I can't even understand most of it.
Yeah, he's not even gonna understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
So he's Japanese. So what's the deal here?
Wala.
You're just worried that he's not calling you. What was the last thing he said to you before he left for Islamabad or wherever, Maldives or whatever the fuck they went?
K. He said K.
K.
I miss you. I'm gonna miss you when you get back. He said K.
K.
Okay.
Good luck, babe. I'll miss you.
Okay.
Let me know the moment you arrive back in. I'll be
Yeah,
watching.
take care.
Tapos
I'll be
scene lang.
watching.
Take care.
I'll be watching from the Philippines live. I'll stay up at night just to watch you.
Yeah, sure. K. Hi.
Animal
Wala,
or whatever you guys say,
Hi.
those Lasalians.
Hi.
And then she's K.
K.
He said K.
Hi.
Okay.
What has he said? He hasn't said anything? What was the last thing he said before he left to you?
I don't remember. I don't even remember what I said to him.
Mm-hmm.
But I promised na ganyan, he'll do his best, ganyan.
Do his best what? In the game or do his best
game.
with
To
you?
remember and
Yeah, of course he's going to do his best in the game.
No, basta he promised na not to lose or anything.
Not to what?
Basta.
Speak up, please.
Not to, other girls.
No.
Prior to you having sex with him, did you guys speak a lot?
Sex with him.
You're lying because you're whispering. That's how I know. Because you're guilty. Prior to having sex with him, did you guys talk a lot? And then did it just become less and less?
No naman, no. It was normal.
You guys were talking with each other as much prior to having sex as you were after having sex as you were prior to having sex?
We didn't have sex. Basta it was the usual conversation that we had.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did the number one thing that so many people do here is you had sex with a guy who wasn't your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's what we tell all the callers.
Yeah.
You didn't follow our advice.
Confusion is now all part of the deal.
I didn't have sex with him.
Ange, you expect us to believe you? Who do you think we're kidding? Come on now. You've got Tinder and you didn't have sex with him? Please. There are no virgins in the land who have Tinder.
I didn't say I was a virgin, but
well, there are no non-fuckers of professional athletes that have Tinder that are not fucking.
Pretty accurate.
No, but
Okay.
cuddle,
You like this
cuddle lang
sport? You like this team? One of the players kinda sorta liked you, and you fucked him, and now he's gone. Wow. I mean, really? Was that hard to predict that a professional athlete, baller type of dude, sleeps with a girl, and then all of a sudden disappears?
Fuck him.
That's so unlike them.
That's very
That's
weird
so unlike
to me.
them.
I've never heard this behavior before.
I didn't fuck him. Diba?
You had sex with him.
I did.
Fine. Oh, okay, fine. You made love to him. That's right, because you're meant you're
No.
infatuated. That's
not
fine.
infatuated.
Why can't you admit that you had sex with him? That's my question. Why don't you want to admit it?
No, kasi I did.
No, Ange, come on. Do you want Pico to replay what we talked about prior to the commercial during the commercial break?
I don't want to broadcast my sex life.
Too late.
Why?
No.
That's so hypocritical because you ask our listeners to do so.
But they
That's
can't be seen on
That's true.
screen. People don't know their real names.
Ange,
That's the life we live in.
what? Oh, what? Can't you be the modern woman, the one who's open about her sex life? Because that's what the modern woman is, the powerful one, the one where it doesn't matter if
People
a guy.
know his name. But that's...
So what? I don't know that motherfucker's name.
He's not even on Google.
He's not. Yeah, he doesn't have Wikipedia. Shit, I bet you have more followers than he does. Yes.
I have more followers than he does.
Kasi he's new lang. He's a new player.
Doesn't matter. Just because he's on the Ask Us doesn't. People don't fucking know. So all I'm asking you is. No, I'm not asking you. I'm just saying. You had sex with a guy. This is what happens. Don't have sex with people who aren't your boyfriends. That's the fucking cardinal rule. Now, you can if you want. Hey, listen, everyone out there listening, if you want to have sex with someone who's not your boyfriend,
Go do it.
feel free. Go ahead. There's Pico right there. He's
Yeah,
willing to
hi,
go ahead
what's
and
up?
fix any of that shit.
Yeah.
Just don't call us back and go, what happened? I wonder if...
Oh no.
None of
please,
that
don't
shit.
do that. Yeah. Don't do
Don't
that.
do that. Because you are willing to take the risk of boning someone who's not your boyfriend. You're going to have to deal with all the shit that comes along with it afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Ange. It is what it is. You know that. Come on. You take these calls. You've seen these people. You've heard the show. You produce our show.
I'm not gonna say anything na.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell you stories na nga.
You know what I would think. You didn't tell me off. You didn't say off the record, Ange. And you know,
Oh, that's pretty
journalistically,
true,
you have to
that's
say
true.
that.
That's
You didn't say any of that shit. You just talked about it. So I'm
Yeah,
talking
he
about
got
it
you
now.
there.
Next,
actually.
next time.
Back.
Now, next. By the way, speaking of next time, listen.
Kasi-
Hey. What? No, I
I see
forgot
him
what I was gonna-
kasi. Parang, I'm gonna
Dude, you know what it is, Ange? If anything, you know what the sign is? He doesn't even follow you on Twitter.
That's pretty harsh. That's pretty harsh.
It's painful.
Thanks.
That's pretty harsh.
It's painful, but it's true. You know I love you, Ange, and you know I'd fucking kill for you. You know I'd hurt anybody who hurts you. But The dude doesn't even follow you on Twitter. I mean, come on. Like that. If anything, that should be a sign. Because it's not like he doesn't use his Twitter. He uses it.
Yeah, he just retweeted like 10 girls when he won.
He did?
Yeah, I think. Like Hot Girls, like, oh, I love you, you're so good. You played great, and it's all girls. Like I'm sure, I'm sure guys tweeted him.
And come on. Come on, Edge. Jesus Christ. At least you were able to fuck a pro athlete from your favorite team. If anything, take that.
That's a high five. Good job.
Yeah. Like, I mean, that's the equivalent of us banging a Victoria's Secret model. Like, you're really into something, and you were able to bone one of the people involved in it. That's super win. At least.
Yeah, even if
like,
that model is
even though he's not the
model.
Emily Ratajkowski of the Ascals, still.
Nah, like she's a backup model.
Yeah.
It's
like
still a win.
if Rico and I were able to bone a Victoria's Secret angel, fine. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
not
but
going to
still,
be
like even if she's an alternate,
Candice,
yeah,
Swasapol, or
like
fucking Kate
Adriana
Upton,
Lima.
Adriana Lima, it's not one of them. Say it's
fine, I
the
don't
bench
care.
warmer version of the Victoria's Secret Angels.
I don't
Still,
care.
huge win.
Yep.
Huge win for us.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm gonna tell my kids about that moment. If ever.
Fuck yes.
Fine.
I'm like, hoy anak, alam mo ba kung bakit hindi ka gwapo? Alam mo ba kung pangit ka? Kasi dati,
nag-condom ako nung...
Yeah, nag-condom ako sa babae na yan. At hindi ako nag-condom sa nanay mo. Yan. You get what I mean, though?
Yeah.
All right.
Good point about the Twitter thing.
Yeah. But at least you got to bone him. Did you bone him once or twice? Just be honest now at this point. Once or twice? 3 times?
4.
Less than 5 or more than 5? How about that? Less than 5.
More.
More than 5?
No.
He should have at least followed you after more than 5.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, come on.
Jesus, what do you guys? What do I gotta do? Get a follow around here?
Jeez, it's 5 times. Come on.
Who do I gotta blow to follow me on Twitter?
Like reply
Motherfuck.
or favorite or something.
I want to say something, kasi off the record, off air.
Oh, well, okay. Let's off the record. How many times did you bone him? Less than 5?
No.
Or
Yeah, off the record.
The record,
It's off the
on
record.
air, we're on air.
Yeah, we're not streaming.
Oh,
We're
no,
done.
this
Yeah,
is
it's
something.
off air.
Yeah.
We're not streaming.
Wow, sige.
No, wait. Did you at least have sex with him multiple times? You know. More than one. That's all I'm asking. Did you at least have sex with him more than one time? Yes or no?
1.5. Mga hindi natapos.
1.5.
Hindi natapos.
Hindi natapos kasi may ibang chicks nag-tweet sa kanya. Sabi niya,
Up,
oy, pwede ka dito.
bye,
May nag-DM.
pinafollow ko.
Ito, pang-taxi na lang to.
Bye. Go.
Sige, I'll text you when I'm done. Good luck at Maldives.
Bye.
Yeah.
Did you bone him at least more than one time? That's all I'm asking.
Yeah. Ayan na
Well,
siya.
then, we'll say there you go. See, I'm a fucking genius. Now, again, Ange, such a huge win if either Pico and I were able to bone a Victoria's Secret model more than once.
Mm-hmm. Once would be fine, but it's an achievement.
Once
like
will
a
be
lifetime achievement.
Glorious.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Twice. 3 times?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Thank you.
Are you pregnant, Ange? Did you guys use protection?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dude, he pulled out?
No,
What the shit?
No.
Impregnate me, Ascal, please.
Para sa bayan.
Para sa
bayan.
It's funny kasi...
Kasi?
Hindi, sige, wag na.
No, Ange, stop being that. Come on,
Yeah,
go.
you
What?
started na. Too late.
Hurry up.
Too personal! Nakakatawa. Oh my God.
OMG, parang it takes guts to be good sheriff. This is like, it takes Pepe to be Perez. That's nice. It takes Pepe to be Perez.
That's good. That's a good one.
So tell us, what were you gonna say?
Kasi kawawa naman siya if I say it eh.
Oh, really? Kawawa siya or the girl that he just boned and destroyed and left? You tell us.
No, kasi parang... I thought nga it was his first time.
Because he didn't know how.
No, he didn't know how to use the
A condom.
Mm.
So you guys didn't use a condom anymore because he didn't know how to use it?
No, we stopped.
You still use? Oh, you stopped because he didn't know how to use the condom. Wow. So what about the second time? Did he?
No, that
did
was
no condom?
hindi parang ay basta
The second time you were able to use a condom.
that was I don't know, nakachamba yata siya sa first time.
Wow. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
So only 2 times.
Yeah. Because I'm afraid.
And then after that, he didn't talk
No,
too
you
much
went
anymore.
here pa.
Okay.
Before they left.
Oh. All right.
They saw him Pico saw him pa.
Was he a nice guy, Pico?
I don't know. He's just quiet. And he's tiny. He's like shorter
Oh,
than me.
hindi naman.
What?
Hindi naman siya.
I'm small. I look like the Ascal
No,
when I was beside him.
No. He's not small.
That's what you said.
Is he the big dick, small dick?
He's Japanese.
I know.
What
I'm
do you
asking her because she
expect?
has first-hand experience,
What do you
asshole.
expect?
Literally, first hand.
Oh, so it was small. Huh?
Tiny.
Not naman tayo.
Tell me when to stop,
Grabe, Pico, hindi naman.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I miss Islamables tuloy.
Yeah, there you go. Kahit futsal lang.
Kahit futsal lang malaki naman.
All right, let's get out of here. Caller of the night
my
is the
God.
girl who was forced to put her finger in her
Yeah,
boyfriend's
stinky
asshole.
finger.
It smells shit.
Shit finger. What do you call that?
Shit finger.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Oh my
And you're gonna
gosh,
be all right.
Mo, you tweeted pa about it. Oh my God. Tangina.
I was trying to tag him, but I forgot his name.
Lord!
Check on no.
What's his
Not on
name?
Google.
What?
Pico,
Wala,
retweet my
Pico.
tweet and tag him
No,
quickly right now.
no,
I want to see it.
No.
Come on, we put your phone number out there, Pico. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
go.
true. Hold on.
Pico, wala ka ng kanin tomorrow. You're gonna die. You don't know how to cook rice.
It's okay. He eats sushi.
Yeah, I'll eat
Just
sushi.
like he did.
Sushi.
Oh
Good
my
one. That's a good one.
gosh.
Hold on.
Takes Pepe to be Perez. Daming retweet ah.
Uy, bilis. Aabot din yan. May maganda ba nag-tweet mo? Retweet. Baka fina-follow ni Sato yan.
What's the guy's Twitter?
Mo, don't. Please, utang na loob, please.
I don't know. You've never met you in my life. What are you talking about?
Mo, please. No. Have mercy. I'm gonna see him pan games. Tapos the fans will kill me.
Too late.
Mo, no. Hoy, Mo! 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 Delete.
It's 1 in the morning. He doesn't follow us.
Yeah, it's at night. No one's seeing this, actually.
Oh my.
Hold on. I'm just gonna retweet it, just in case. Just in case.
Pico!
Rhymes lang naman eh. Walang makakakuha niyan. Walang makakagets niyan.
Hoy!
Sobrang hirap kaya.
Kasi wala siya sa Google.
Oh, wala siya sa Google. Maski i-search niya, maguguluhan sila. Wala siyang Wikipedia.
All right, we gotta see you guys tomorrow.
Jeez.
I gotta go. My dog is frying outside.
Hey, get well soon, Mo.
Thank you. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, and you'll be fine. You just gotta forget about it and learn from your mistakes. See, this is the time when you get into some shit, something bad happens, and you learn from it, so you don't do it again.
Yeah,
That's
it's
all.
a learning
That's what
experience.
that's the story of life. All right, you'll be fine.
Yep.
All right, baby. Gotta get out of here. I gotta take my medicine. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast season 3, was brought to you by Globe.
We'd like to thank you for your calls and invite you to check out our other podcast on the New Media Factory by logging on to nmftv.com.
Follow Good Times with Mo on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
Follow Mo at DJ Mo Twister. And don't forget to check out www.motwister.ph.
See you next time.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.